away cause I gassed myself up. Set my dreams for them to scream, here's realism. I'll stay with surrealism, even if it gives you spasms. It'll be protected by me. If you hate the sight, I'll be protecting my dreams. Up in the stars where you can find them. Up as far as the eye can see. Believe I'll achieve. Seethe to the fact that you're lost to me. I'm not sorry, get fucked sodomy. You know I'll be a star, and I'm looking up to these people. And when I used to look for a peephole at the peephole, obsessed to beef like T-bone. I'll kick up my star on the road to stardom. After years of stress and boredom, I'll catch you, I got it. Everything was a mess, but now I got it sorted. If only it were that easy, you haven't started. I'll be a star, design, make it far. Regards with town super in 2 months. You can't compare, I've been scared with immense fear that it's a rear of undeserved careers. That's the person I wanna be when I grow. Skilled but dangerous when I'm provoked. I'm in a headspace where I wanna be a star, so sacrifice decades to push myself hard. Be like the people I once looked up on. Hope I share a single or have a few songs, and I'll be like them next, whoever comes up. Make up off a minutes and they won't fall off. I have been raised and now I turn into the raisin. While I erase, I'll craft the next generation. I'm not a student, I'm still applying on tracks with production and writing. It's not exciting, I'm reciting. My arms falling off from how much I'm writing. Turn on the lighting and put it at me. I'm a show fighter proudly, but sadly I will be happy if my future is crappy, but gladly there's a happy ending depending on how I'm spending my time. When free, I'm bending my rhymes and extending lines. I even recite for future interviews my top 5 most like tracks, albums, and interludes. Even planning converse in my heads of artists. I think that's an illness, I should see my psychiatrist. You only need to know 5 points to be a star. Practice constantly and eventually you're super. Networking takes you far, connect, you'll be all stars. Marketing, why should talent to empty chamber? Branding, if you're not different, I'll remember. Finding if you're persistent, you fall if you're slow your times. I don't care for the money, it's just living has a price. I wanna be in the game big enough to rock the tides. Pro experience, of course, try to revive the game. Of course, it's more than music, it's a sport. This rap is not just smart clout. That's what I click to fall out, the content spat out. The audience is ruthless if your music is worse. That's why I'm being patient, come out myself coerced. But the bill self-hate is only getting worse. But I focus on myself, I hope it'll reverse. Girls like songs, squeezing balls on my verted door. Better go soft cause it's assault to my genital. I'm a soldier of rap and I'm soon to be a general. I'm in a headspace where I wanna be a star, so I sacrifice decades to push myself hard. Be like the people I once looked up on. Hope I share a single or have a few songs, and I'll be like them next, whoever comes up. Make off a minutes and they will fall off. I haven't raised, now my turn to do the racing. While I erase, I'll cut the next generation. Get a real job's what they love to say. Here once more, I think I'll go insane. At a moment like that time, you can cut them off like how do you voice them if they ruin where you work? They want you to stop, that ruins your work. Mother, please, can you not bother me? Use this money to retire you and buy a nice purse for you. From a person to collect loot from tunes. Is it worth the struggle? The way will give me a large amount. Take a look at the spring, how hard I push this, how high it bounce. All you say is it doesn't fill the bread box. My head's wrapped, I'm tired like dreadlocks. I'm the one to sign for 6L like Xbox. Get from sunrooms to mansions of deadlocks. I'm sorry to anyone who holds my leg with tears. I had to cut you off, we will meet in years. I may act rough, but these are crocodile tears. I'll come back to you after I drop from the shadows here. Even though it's from you, I tried to steer clear. I had to release, so I wouldn't miss years. If I saved you, it would've only built fear. When I come back, I always lend you an ear. Try my best to be a comforting peer. Coming back's a priority when I'm in. And a gift, maybe luxury lining. I'm in a headspace where I wanna be a star, so I sacrifice decades to push myself hard. Be like the people I once looked up on. Hope I share a single or have a few songs, and I'll be like them next, whoever comes up. Make off a minutes and they won't fall off. I have been raised, I'm a turn into the raisin. While I erase, I'll cut the next